Sagittarius, welcome in. This is your July overview. We're going to take a look and see what's going on for you. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Roles, of course, can be reversed. First things first, we're going to take a look and see what it is that you need to know in July. All right. So let's get a couple of messages here. Okay. Why the Three of Cups in the reverse? All right. Some sort of higher level of commitment or consistent, like, I mean, I feel like this is like commitments, consistency, maybe even tradition is in the month of July kind of stressing you out. It almost feels like it's something that's never ending. You have the World card here, followed by the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Swords, which is reflecting that feeling of like this overwhelm. Like I said, when it comes to it, I mean, honestly, it could be something that is of tradition and maybe it makes you feel anxious or overwhelmed because you're not really a traditional sign when it comes to certain things. Like you're more so of like free range, free spirit. And so, but there's something here. Now, this also could be a relationship if you're in one or some sort of commitment that you have with another individual that's a higher level of commitment. And just being in it is kind of like making you feel, I almost want to say trapped. That's like the vibe that I'm getting. But it's very like there's a stressed feeling to this. But it is a commitment. It's something that you're having to be consistent with. It's something that's been ongoing. Judgment in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It needs a lot of attention, a lot of care. What's the outcome of this for Sag in July? Page of Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse. Four Swords in reverse. Death card. Okay. For some of you, kind of like a way to bring yourself out of it. I feel like some of you may end up going quiet, like just kind of go, not, well, I don't know. I don't know if would necessarily be ghosting, but I do feel like there's an uneasiness. And the more that you sit with it and try to figure out, okay, like, what is it that's causing me to feel this way? I do feel like you figure it out. I do feel like you're figuring out the reason as to why things become very things become very clear to you in relation to why something is making you feel agitated or just feeling like you're unable to rest. And I do feel like during that time you will try to find a way to completely transform this, whatever it may be. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. I said something about freedom. So I do feel like you're going to find a fix for yourself when it comes to this situation, whatever it is, whether it is like job obligations or family things that you have to do. Because remember, I said the Hierophant is all about tradition, and sometimes that can be family. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. But I know that whatever it is, it needs you. But I feel like the needy clinginess is to the point to where it is getting overwhelming for you. So, whatever those obligations, whatever it is that you're having to be committed to, I do, like I said, I feel like you're going to find a way in order to get yourself out of that mode. Give me more for Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. There's a situation that you're starting to recognize that if you don't open up, if you don't kind of surrender and open up, that things will stop progressing. I do not know what this is, but I do know whatever this is, whatever that situation is in relation to you opening up, it requires reciprocity, an equal give and take. I feel like you are recognizing that. Now, this could be that you're recognizing it in somebody else. Like you're realizing that if somebody else doesn't do this, there that you guys won't go anywhere, that it'll fall apart. What you do about it, I don't know if you really do. I don't know. I know that this will make you feel very pissed off because you feel like I've invested all of this time. So it's possible that this is in relation to somebody that you're dealing with. And for some of you, you just may kind of throw your hands up and say, maybe this isn't the right time for me with this individual, because it's like this person won't open up, and you know that things won't go anywhere if they don't. Okay. Let's go on to career. Your July feels very people-y, like having to deal with people. I mean, everybody is having to deal with people, but I don't know, for some reason, I didn't think that that's what yours was going to be about. And maybe it's because that's not what you want it to be about, but that's how people are making it, like around you. Well, we'll see. What's going on with career for Sagittarius career? It's the Wands in reverse, the Fool in the reverse. There's something here that you don't feel very confident about, or I don't think it's, honestly, I don't think it's like a confidence. I feel like you may have had to start over with something. And so it's not necessarily a lack of confidence, but questioning the value of it. But there's like some caution that's there. Like I said, I do feel like this is something that you've had to either you just started and you're trying to build, or you had to restart. You had to rebuild after something, after possibly a tower moment. You got tower at the bottom of the deck. What I will say is this, though. I feel like there's, yes, or do you have a lot to do? I feel like, yes, July will be busy for you. You have the 10 of Wands here. So that's a lot of responsibilities, tasks that you have to take care of. But I also see a lot of stability, a lot of growth, a lot of you maturing and coming into your craft, getting better at your craft if you've already kind of come into it. But you know, you power through whatever that, it gives the feeling of self-doubt. Like you might doubt yourself for a moment. I don't think it lasts though, because I don't think you're so busy. It's like one of those things where people are so busy and like if something goes wrong, they don't have time to grieve. It's just, I have to take care of whatever this is. You're so busy, you don't have really time to even sit in the self-doubt. I feel like this is something that happens very quickly and then you just push through. And like I said, it's only because you're having to like start over with something. Either you're starting a new job, you're having to start over with like some sort of something you're creating. Started from the bottom, now we here. 4 of Wands, yeah. And at the end of the day, you stabilize whatever it is that you're needing to do. And I also feel like you're being celebrated too. Normally, I don't get 4 of Wands as celebration, but for some reason, I started thinking about a wedding and when people celebrate at weddings. So, and of course, it's not that you're getting married. But it gave me people celebrating, so cheering you on. What else for Sagittarius with work? Emperor. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay. The one thing that I do love about this that just came out, you have the Emperor, the Strength card in the reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You stop holding on to things that don't work for you. So you're not trying to do the same thing, over and over and over again, expecting different results, okay? You're actually going to stop. You're going to release it. You're not going to hold on to it. And you're better for it because I have the Emperor here. Whatever financial stability, security, whatever business that you're trying to create and you're trying to grow, I do feel like even if you're trying to get up the ladder, regardless, this is boss energy here. That's where you're headed towards. That's what your July is all about. For some of y'all, I feel like there's a shift that happens very quickly. So, all right, let's go on to your current love situation. How's this person thinking and feeling about Sagittarius in the month of July? How's this person thinking and feeling about Sag in the month of July? Justice in the reverse. The Lovers. Weirdly, I feel like this person thinks you guys aren't getting enough time together. They want more time. There's a level of like something's not balanced, and when I'm looking at it, it gives me the feeling of spending time together because this person's choosing you, you're their person, but they also feel like there's an imbalance that's here when it comes to the two of you in July. What's the imbalance? Give me more on the Justice in the reverse. The World card, closure. Strength card, restraint. The Moon card. For some of you, the reason why this person feels like you guys don't have enough time together is because literally you're spending none together. Some of you may have ended up ending things with this person, but they haven't let go of you. They're just kind of keeping you keeping your memories to themselves, not really allowing people to know what is going on with them, because there may have possibly been some sort of closure, whether there's like a closure on the chapter you call your relationship or your connection, or closure on like a situation that happened between the two of you. I feel like this person is wanting something different and just feels like things are misaligned. The things that this person is wanting, they're not receiving. So far for zodiac signs, because you got a lot of major arcana here, I have Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo again, and Cancer. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. They don't feel like you guys are working towards anything. So honestly, I do feel like for some of y'all out there, it's either a very stagnant connection or the connection's not connected whatsoever. How do you feel in July? King of Swords. I just heard I said what I... If I said what I said were cards, I said what I said. I literally just... I mean, I heard it as I was pulling the cards out. I feel like you've said some shit, and I don't know what you said. Give me more. But I feel like one thing I can say about this is that you feel as though you see things very clearly. Yeah, you do see things very clearly. You have Two of Swords in the reverse, which is literally being able to see, no longer ignoring something or being blind. I mean, literally, she's blindfolded. I was just about to say, or being blindfolded. So you feel like you understand something now, like you see things clearly. I don't, like I said, I do not know what you said, but you said something and you're standing on it. Yeah, you are. Holy crap. Queen of Cups in the reverse. I said what I said. I've shut down my heart. I'm emotionally unavailable. I see things clearly now. Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person was stressing you out. You were more stressed than you were happy. I feel like you just brought things back to center. Instead of dealing with this person, you're more involved in yourself. Yeah, Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck as well, which is reflecting exactly what I said. You are pouring more so into yourself, not really so much into this connection. This person wants to reconnect though. What can you expect in the month of July when it's dealing with this person? I have two people that are not on the same page. Okay, I definitely feel like this person is going to break no contact if you guys are not communicating. If you guys are communicating, but you're still like, I'm into me and not into we, then I do feel like this person is going to break the ice in relation to how things are between the two of you. I feel like whatever it is, they're wanting to free this connection from anything that may have been toxic, bad habits, triggers, trauma. So I feel like this person wants to speak about that. Give me more. There's definitely a conversation that's coming in. Magician, because they want to fix things. Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this is a person that at one point you may have felt like you couldn't get anywhere with them, almost as though like questioning if they even like you, because I don't feel like this person was very open and like, this is how I feel type of vibe. I feel like this person possibly came across as being very selfish, and whatever it is or however they are coming towards you in July, I feel like this is definitely out of their comfort zone. This isn't something that they would normally do, but they feel like you're worth it and that they're wanting to save things. I feel like there's going to be a pitch. There's going to be a pitch towards, hey, can we fix it? Because I don't think that this person is necessarily letting you go. Okay, you got Gemini again, you got Capricorn. And you have 11:11 on the clock as well. So, all right, let's go on to single life Sagittarius. And let's see who is coming towards my singles. Who is coming towards the single Sagittarius? Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance. It could be another Sagittarius, a fellow Sag. You have somebody that sees a huge potential between the two of you and feels like this connection is divinely orchestrated, wanting to offer something up to you. They feel like it's the right time. Give me more. Page of Swords. They've been watching you quietly. Yeah, they feel like it's the right time to express and show how they feel. So I do feel like this is somebody here. They've watched in the shadows, or they've watched. Maybe they talk to you, but they've kept quiet about how they feel about you. But now it's like in July, they're feeling that inspiration to come towards you to communicate just how they're feeling. I feel like this is an emotionally intelligent person. What I like about the Temperance card and the King of Cups, both of them are emotional balance. So I do like that. Give me more. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Bottom of the deck is the World card. This is a different experience for you. This is a kind of experience that you've never had if you were to allow this person to show you. I also have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who definitely stands on what they say. I also feel like this person is doing pretty well in life in general. Not saying that they're super duper rich. I mean, I don't know. They could be. They could be somebody who owns properties, or like I said, just doing well for themselves. They've built an empire. They've taken care of their responsibilities and what they need to do. I feel like this person is very grounded. Very grounded. Yeah, they'll quickly acknowledge how they feel about you. Like, they're not gonna hide it. compared to the person that I was reading about earlier, where they were somebody here who hid their emotions. I don't feel like this person is that type of person. I feel like when this person comes towards you, it's going to be something that you feel like is not planned. I think it's very planned on their part, and I feel like they're going to take a leap of faith towards you. Zodiac signs that we have here for this person is Aries. You got Aries twice. You got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. So a lot of fire here. All right. All signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like the Aries has made room for you. There's something here that they've cut out. I don't think they've cut you out, or at least I hope that they haven't. But I feel like they've made room. This is making room. They've gotten very clear about what they're wanting with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus feels like you guys have the ability to go the distance. They feel like, for some of you, they feel like they can fix it. So this could be somebody from the past. For others of you, this is somebody who just feels like you guys have what it takes to make it. If you're dealing with a Gemini, something about the Gemini, something that they do, because I feel like this is an action, is going to change your perspective on how you see them. If you're dealing with a Cancer, look at this. The Cancer, number one, they're coming in as themselves. The Cancer feels very empowered to come towards you. I feel like there's a very quick progression that, like, they're wanting things to move along. Okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo is going to get very clear about how they feel about you as well. The Aries queen, and you got the Leo as the king. They are very sure about what they want. They're going to let you know. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel like y'all are about to have a tower moment, but I don't think that it's going to be positive. Because my tower cards are not always negative, but for some reason I feel like whatever this is, you'll never be able to look at them the same, is what I'm getting here. If you were dealing with a Libra, the Libra doesn't want to build. They're not going to cooperate in the month of July. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio is future faking. They're not being honest, or they're masking. They're putting on a mask. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you're home to Sag. You feel like home to the Sag. If you're dealing with the Capricorn sees a lot of potential. They want to get to know you more. So this could be somebody that is new. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, the Aquarius feels on edge. I don't know if it's something that happened between the two of you, or if life is just lifing for the Aquarius, but for some reason they feel very on edge, unable to rest. They feel very uneasy. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, you guys are not on the same page in July. Not on the same page. For some of you, y'all might not even be dealing with each other. Just take it as it resonates for you. You'll know if it's heading that way, but I just feel like there's like some sort of disagreement between the two of you. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Till next time, take care.